I spent pretty much almost a year total crossing the country and trying to get as many companies as possible.
Armed with his drone, animal activist Francis Metivier set out to see what was happening in the dog sled industry. He flew his drone 66 times over 30 kennels in Canada, searching for sled dogs in rural and remote areas of Saskatchewan, to densely forested kennels tucked away in quaint parts of Quebec, to large operations closer to city life in Ontario. He even went out in the summer to kennels nestled in the beautiful Rocky Mountains of Alberta to see how these dogs live when they're not pulling a sled.
I found a lot of dogs suffering, that's for sure. I saw dogs, shivering in the cold. Some were scared, some were pacing back and forth nonstop over and over again. And they were all really desperate for affection. I could see it.
Metivier also used trail cams and even climbed up trees with spy cams to figure out how sled dogs spend their days. He says he found roughly 2,000 dogs tied to metal chains with nowhere to go, exhibiting troubling, repetitive behavior.
And from above, you can see all those little circles. And all these circles are dogs just going around and around nonstop. That's what they do pretty much all day.
That's their lives.
That's their lives. So when they're not pulling sled for the company to make profit from, they're chained to their pole.
This hidden camera footage over a 12-hour period shows sled dogs never leaving their chains. And it appears none of the dogs caught on camera had any food or water replenished in the freezing conditions.
I cannot understand how this is legal and accepted and how people can treat their dogs like that. To me, it's absolutely unacceptable.
This is Francis Metivier protesting outside a dog sled kennel in Canmore, Alberta. He's an animal activist that has surveyed 30 dog sled operations across Canada and is concerned that working dogs are getting the short end of the stick.
They sleep, they defecate, they urinate, they eat, all in the same area.
In the same circle, basically.
Yes.
So it was dirty.
Yeah, it's disgusting, yeah. If they say dogs are man's best friend, who would want to chain his best friend outside like that for 95% of their lives?